In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 realistic texture packs for MCPE. All the downloads can be found in the description down below, and by the way, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing as we are very close to 100,000 subscribers. You can always change your mind later on in the future, but without further ado, let's head on to the number 10 spot. Starting off this list very strong, we have the Azapz Ultra Real texture pack right over here, and as you can tell, this is one of the most realistic packs out there. Take a look at everything over here. So yeah guys, you can also combine these texture packs with shaders in order to get ultra realistic shaders over here, but in today's video I'm only going to be showcasing some realistic packs over here. And for example, take a look at the diamond armor over there. It is incredibly realistic. Take a look at that. They made it very detailed, and the same goes with the lava and the beautiful looking water over here. And there's also a bunch of tools and all that, and even the logs itself, even basic things like the logs, are made to be incredibly realistic. Take a look at that. It just looks absolutely insane. I really do like it, and they did change the iron armor as well. But there's honestly so much cool stuff, and let's take a look at the ores over here. As you can tell, the ores once again are incredibly realistic as well, and this here is just one of the best texture packs out there. And take a look at the rails. Once again, literally everything about this texture pack is super duper realistic, and you really gotta appreciate it, especially the iron blocks. Oh my god, take a look at that. That's how you know that this pack is definitely one of the most realistic ones in MCPE. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 10 spot. Let's head on to the number 9 spot. On the number 9 spot, we have the Realistico 1900 demo pack right over here. It barely takes up any storage, and this here definitely has to be a classic realistic texture pack over here. And if we zoom in on any of the blocks, you'll notice that there is a great amount of detail put into all of them. For example, we have the oak logs over here, we have the leaf. What I think makes this texture pack incredibly amazing is that it's definitely realistic. You can tell that it's realistic, but at the same time, it's not too realistic to the point where it could get a little bit weird. So you definitely gotta appreciate that. Literally, the furnace is realistic, the anvil, the crafting table, and even the enchantment table over here, everything is just incredibly realistic. And the same thing with the item frames over here. This here is definitely one of the most polished realistic packs out here. But let's take a look at some of the ores over here, and like no surprise, the ores are incredibly realistic as well. And I know you guys will absolutely love this. You guys can definitely use this to your advantage. And this is how the redstone looks like, and here is the emerald. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 9 spot. Let's head on to the number 8 spot. On the number 8 spot, we have the FuseRealism texture pack over here. Now this one actually does take up a little bit of storage, so please keep that in mind. But this here has to be one of the most realistic looking texture packs in all of MCPE. First off, let's take a look at some of the stone over here. Take a look at that. It is just super duper realistic. You guys can definitely notice that there is a massive difference between this one and the vanilla Minecraft over here. And the same thing goes for the leaves over here. We have realistic looking leaves right over here, and realistic looking logs, and also realistic looking armor. Literally everything about this texture pack is incredibly realistic, and the fact that we do get realistic armor is just absolutely insane. Not to mention that you can combine all of these packs with shaders to get like realistic shaders and all that. And what's really cool is that they even made some of the items incredibly realistic as well. For example, all the chicken over here, the steak, and especially the apples. Oh, I really love the way the apples look. Like, the apples have to be like one of my favorite things, but those are literally photorealistic apples, and I think that is just absolutely amazing. Not to mention that we also do get realistic diamond armor as well. Literally everything about this pack is incredibly realistic. But anyways guys, let's go and check out the ores over here just to see how things look like. And yep, no surprise, everything is incredibly realistic. The gold blocks over here, the gold ore, the lapis ore over here, we have the coal ore over here, we have the iron ore with the iron blocks as well, redstone, and over here we have the beautiful looking diamond. Yo, the diamond looks so beautiful. And of course the emerald over there. And this is like the nature part of this texture pack showcasing map over here, and things look absolutely insane as well. For example, we have incredibly realistic stone everywhere. Even the torches are realistic. Literally everything about this pack is realistic. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for the number 8 spot. Let's head on to the number 7 spot. Your device was lagging using the previous packs, then this pack is definitely for you. On the number 7 spot, we have the realistic trees texture pack over here, and believe it or not, this basically makes everything completely the same except for one thing, and that is the leaves over here that you will notice. So everything is basically the same, all the ores and all that. However, the only thing that has changed to be more realistic is of course the leaves. And take a look at the leaves over here. They're made to be far more realistic. They have more of a 3D shape to them. It honestly makes the leaves look far more better. And guys, that is pretty much it for the number 7 spot. Let's head on to the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have the Realistic Vanilla Texture Pack over here, and this basically changes the textures of the game to be more realistic without losing the essential vibe of MCPE. That's what it says in the description of this pack over here. So you'll notice that everything is basically the same like in the vanilla Minecraft. However, a couple of few things are changed over here, starting off with some of the items over here. If we press this button, we do get all of the items over here, and as you can tell, the diamond sword is actually made to be completely different. It's more thinner and longer, and of course some of the foods over here are actually made to be more realistic. For example, the carrots over there, and I'm pretty sure they extended the stem of the apple, and over here we have the different types of stuff over here, different foods and all that cool stuff. And we also have like a cool battle axe over there, which is just absolutely insane. And take a look at the diamond armor with the beautiful diamond sword as well. But yeah guys, if we actually take a look at the iron armor though, you'll notice that it is completely changed to be like ultra realistic. It looks so cool, something you would see from like a medieval castle or something like that. And I just think it looks really amazing. We also have a realistic iron sword over there. And let's take a look at some of the ores over here. You'll notice that the textures of some of the ores are actually changed. For example, the gold ore over here. And of course, we do get a more realistic gold block over here. They did not change the lapis. I don't think they did. But they did change the coal. They also did not change the iron. However, they did change the diamond. And oh, okay, the diamond actually looks pretty good. And they left the emerald basically the same thing. Same with the redstone. But guys, this is once again a texture pack that could be used for people who have lower end devices, because it doesn't really, you know, change that much. It's not super insane, but at the same time, it definitely does make MCPE more realistic. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 6 spot. Let's head on to the number 5 spot. On the number 5 spot, we have the CMR PhotoRealism pack over here. Now, it does take up a little bit of storage, but personally, I think it is worth every single megabyte. And first off, take a look at all of the textures over here. You'll immediately notice that everything is made to be far more realistic. And if you zoom into literally any texture, you'll notice the great amount of detail that was put in, from the log to the stones to the leaves and even the item frames as well. And you really got to appreciate the attention to detail in this pack. It's really amazing. And let's take a look at the ores over here. You'll notice that the gold, like literally the gold block, is just incredibly realistic. Same with the lapis lazuli. You can honestly make so many cool patterns with those types of designs. Same with the coal, and this is how the iron blocks look like. And the diamond block, which honestly looks insane. It definitely has to be my favorite. Same with the emerald, and of course the amazing looking redstone over there. But anyways guys, let's take a look over here and let's see how things look like. Yep, you'll notice that everything is basically realistic. We do get these amazing looking bricks as well, and it just makes MCPE look far more better. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 5 spot. Let's head on to the number 4 spot. On the number 4 spot, we have the Mizunos Craft texture pack over here, and this one is incredibly realistic and of course amazing texture pack over here. You'll notice that everything looks a bit more softer, but at the same time it looks more realistic as well. And this is not as intense as some of the other packs in today's video. So if you want like a I would say like a middle level you know, realistic pack, then this one is definitely the one for you, because of course it does make the textures realistic, but at the same time it does not completely destroy your device over here. And they did change the texture for basically all of the foods over here, and they look absolutely adorable. They also changed the lava over there and the armor, which for some reason looks a little bit glitched out. I'm not too sure if it's supposed to look like that, but it looks absolutely amazing regardless. And let's take a look at the ores over here. We're going to be taking a look at some of the ores over here. And these are how the ores look like. They look far more realistic. Take a look at the gold over there. It just looks beautiful, of course. And same with the lapis lazuli, the coal, the redstone, the iron. And take a look at the diamond. The diamond and the emerald have to be some of my favorites. Not only do the gems itself look realistic like in the ores, but also the blocks look like tiles, and they could be made for some cool designs that you guys will definitely love. Take a look at the nature section over here. You will also notice that all of the leaves and plants are made to be far more realistic, but at the same time they look absolutely great, and this will not destroy your device, so that is another massive plus with this texture pack. But anyways guys, that'll pretty much it for the number 4 spot. Let's head on to the number 3 spot. Number 3 spot, we have the Patrix 1.1632 basic texture pack over here. Now this is actually a pack imported from Java Edition, and I was able to import it, and if you want to see the tutorial to that, I will link it in the description down below. Be sure to watch that video in case you want to get this pack over here. And one thing you'll immediately notice is that the diamond armor is incredibly realistic. Take a look at that. Same goes with you know, the lava over here and the obsidian and literally all of the stone over here, and the same with the coal ore. Literally everything just looks absolutely insane. We also have a bunch of items over here that also look fabulous. Take a look at all this, and over here we have realistic iron armor as well. It just looks so amazing. Take a look at that. That is incredible. And the same with the grass over here. Literally every texture is made to be incredibly realistic. And just to reiterate, this is actually from Minecraft Java Edition. However, I was able to port it on Bedrock Edition, and if you want to see how, then I will also link the tutorial again. And also, guys, here is how the ores look like. The gold ore block is just amazing. Take a look at that. We also have the gold block over there, the iron block, we have the emerald, we also have the redstone, and of course the diamond block over here. It just looks absolutely insane. Take a look at the diamond ore. Literally everything about this pack is realistic, including the rails as well. The rails are also one of the most realistic aspects of this entire texture pack. And we also have a beautiful garden area thingy majiggy over here, and I just really love it. This can definitely come in handy, and definitely one of the most realistic and beautiful looking realistic texture packs of all time. And also even the torches are made to be more realistic. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the number 3 spot. Let's head on to the number 2 spot. On the number 2 spot, we have the Realism Extreme 4K Bedrock pack over here. Now this takes up nearly half a gigabyte worth of storage, so please only use it if you have enough storage, and of course if you have a pretty OP device. And believe it or not, this is not even the texture pack at its full capacity or potential, because unfortunately my device did not have enough storage to run it, so they did have to make a few of the textures to be more simplified. But still, I think it looks insane. You can definitely tell that a lot of time was spent on it, although some of the texture packs are actually a little bit weird. For example, the gold ore over here, and this will actually work for Windows 10 100%, so that is another good thing. But first off, take a look at this one texture over here. You'll notice that there's so many bricks over there that it just looks absolutely realistic. Same with the emerald. And guys, let's take a look over here at like this little garden place. You'll notice that there's a lot of realistic stuff everywhere, and overall is one of the best and most realistic packs out there. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the number 2 spot. Let's head on to the number 1 spot. On the number 1 spot, we have one of the most realistic texture packs in MCPE, and that is the experimental shadows shaders made by one of the most popular coders in the community, Gabriel Piaxo. And anyways, in order to actually get this shader, you need to sign up to his Patreon, and you need to become a diamond tier level, which is around $5 a month. So if you really like shaders and you have the resources, then feel free to actually get this pack over here. But it just looks absolutely insane. Take a look at that, guys. We have the red, we have the blue block over here, and this is basically like RTX in MCPE, and it has the most realistic lighting that I've ever seen in all of MCPE period. Like, it's insane that we're able to run this on a phone. I made multiple videos about it before, so feel free to check those out if you want more information about that. But anyways, guys, that'll pretty much it for today's video. Once again, if you like to download any of the realistic packs that I used in today's video, they can be found in the description down below. But anyways, guys, another massive shout outs to my beautiful channel members, which will pop up on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting me. A big shout out to you. But anyways, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, French fries.